Hey guys, what up? It's Mills back at another video. First, I would like to apologize for having no streams or no videos in the past few days. I had a video set to be uploaded, but I had to reset my PC, which deleted the video file, so I will be re-recording it. The gameplay you see in the back isn't the best. I tried to get some gameplay just for the video because I wanted to tell you guys a story time. With that being said, we're getting into the story for today. Now, today's story is about the time that I smoked weed at school and I got caught by my teacher. So I hope you enjoy the video. With that being said, let's get into it. So today's story time, I was a sophomore in high school and it was a half day at school. Now, our half days were weird. I was in the theater program for half the day, but today wasn't one of those days because we did hours 1, 2, 3 for this half day. Every other half day, we'd alternate between our first, second, and third hour and our fourth, fifth, and sixth hour. So I was in my first hour, and there's this girl who sits in my class right next to me. I'd like to say that we were friends, but we were more of acquaintances. But for the story's purpose, her name is going to be Jessica. That is not her actual name. But Jessica ended up telling me that she had brought a weed pen into class, and she asked me if I wanted to hit it. And I was like, no, I don't want to hit your weed pen. And then like 10 minutes goes by, and I'm like, yeah, I do. It was the first time I had actually smoked, so first rule, I should not have done that. I should have done that at home. Because if you were paying attention to one of my earlier videos, I ended up buying weed off somebody when I was in 8th grade. It ended up being fake weed. It was fucking oregano. And yeah, you should go check that video. I will link it in the description. But she ended up giving me this weed pen. I go into the bathroom. I take 2 or 3 hits. I don't feel it. And I told her, here's your weed pen. She's like, how many hits did you take? And I'm like, I took 4. And she's like, you're going to be fucking stoned out of your mind. And I'll be like, psh, I can handle it, right? Because I'm very intelligent and I'm a smart person, so I feel like I'd know how to handle myself when under the influence. Well, I was wrong. About 20 minutes later, it starts to kick in, and I'm like, okay, I can handle this. This doesn't feel too bad. But then it ends up getting stronger and stronger in like waves, and I end up just staring at things. We were reading a book, so I was reading the book, and then I eventually just start staring at the book. And then at one point, somehow I turned the book upside down and was looking at it. My teacher notices. She comes up to me and she's like, hey, make sure you're doing your work. And I'm like, oh yeah. So I flipped the book right side over. She's like, I want to see you after class. And inside I'm thinking, oh no, fuck, why did I have to do this today? This was such a bad idea. I shouldn't have done this. But on the outside, I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. I'll see you after class. So 30 minutes goes by, the class ends, I walk up to her desk, and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, I'm fine. What's up? She's like, you didn't seem like yourself in class today. I'm like, yeah, I'm just having a hard time. I lied. I said I was just having a rough day. I didn't get much sleep. She's like, well, it doesn't seem like that. It seems like you're high. And I'm like, I'm not high. And she's like, then why was your book upside down? And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm not high. And she's like, all right, I'm going to be real with you here. Your eyes are fucking bright red. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no, holy fuck. And she's like, and I could turn you into the principal right now and you would get expelled. And I'm like, please don't do that. She's like, no, I won't. You're a great kid. And side note, this teacher was a fucking bitch. Everybody hated her. She was always mean to me. I don't know what decided to let her not turn me in today, because she turned in other people for it before. But she's like, you're a good kid. You do your stuff in class. And I'm like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. She's like, yeah, it's a half day. Put some eye drops or whatever in, and just get through the rest of your day. So I get through the rest of the day, and then my mom picks me up from school, and then I forget I have a fucking doctor's appointment for my ADHD medication that I was taking at the time. So my mom takes me to the doctor's appointment. By this time, the high's starting to go down, but I'm still a little high in the doctor's office, and the doctor's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just a little tired. And he's like, okay. And then whatever happens. And then 20 minutes later, we go out to my mom's car, and I'm like, I'm fucking high. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking high. I did some at school. But with that being said, that's the end of the story. My mom didn't care because she used to smoke weed back in the day. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Follow if you're not already. Follow me on my socials. It's Mills Uprising on Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. There will be a stream today at around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And I love you a long time. Peace out.